Well, hello. Welcome to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I'm your spiritual advisor. Welcome, my beautiful messengers, to 2021. I missed you so much. And welcome, newbies. Stay around. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, you guys, it's day 7 in the world and in the US of A, if you're on this side of the block. And woo, it's yeah, a lot going on here. All right, but either way, we made it. We're on the other side of this bitch, so we're just gonna move forward. Okay, we're just gonna move forward. While you're here, subscribe to the channel, Instagram, follow me on Twitter at One Message Tarot. If you'd like to book a private reading, go ahead and do that. Thank you guys so much for all the follows, likes, subscribes, shares. Thank you for everyone who's booking a reading. I really appreciate it, and I love connecting with you guys, so please go ahead and do that. The information is in the description box of every video. If you'd like to tip and support the channel, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal, and that information is also in the description box of the video. All right. So, yes, it's January 2021. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So first, I'm going to proceed with the channel message that I've actually been getting since 2020. And I kept, pushing it off because I was, too busy trying to get, the monthlies in and all that. But it keeps coming up in synchronicities. So we're just going to see what's going on. The title, well, maybe not the title, but the energy of this reading, the question that kept popping up is, what's going on in Harlem? What's going on in Harlem? Okay? That's what Spirit wants to know. Our Spirit wants us to know about what's going on in Harlem. I don't know what that means. I don't know who that is. I don't know where the energy is setting, but this is what we're going to pull for. After I knock out a few channel readings, then we're going to get to the monthlies, and those will have a very special theme. So again, tap in, subscribe to the channel, and you guys are going to love it. I'm so excited about this new project for your January monthlies, okay? All right, so let's start off with some oracle messages. All right, what's going on with Harlem? Spirit. What's going on in Harlem? What's going on with Harlem? What's going on in Harlem? Nope. What's going on in Harlem? Okay. Got an oracle card. Okay. Somebody, I always put my little phone mishaps in the reading, right? Somebody's is looking in a different direction. Yeah, they're choosing a different path, maybe. Going out into the unknown, we have the journey, all right, number 2, right? And so here you see a bridge. Someone is crossing the bridge. It looks like there's some luggage, but the luggage is at this person's feet. Looks like they've got one basket going on. Looks like they've got the light of intuition in their guides. And they're setting off on this path. It's not even a secure path because there's only one railing here and then one false move and boop, you know what I mean? But nevertheless, even though there's just a little bit of light, this energy, or you may be deciding to move forward and leaving some things behind here, right? You see there's some directionals here. It's like you can kind of go this way, but there's only one sign this way. It's like it's a one-way sign, okay? A one-way sign here. So you're choosing, or somebody's choosing to move in a path that is unlike others. They're going where others have not gone. They're changing flow. They're going out on their own. Okay, not the same path that everybody is. It gives me the energy of, everybody's on a trend. Everybody's on a particular cloud thing. Everybody's on the wave or whatever. And this is the path that everybody chooses, right? But this is showing going in a different direction here. This is somebody striking out, or you may be striking out on your own here with this journey card, okay? So that's an oracle energy that's definite. Oracle energies are kind of like your guides and your ancestors. So when you're looking for clarity, clarification, this would be it. If you've been wondering if you should be striking out on your own, or someone in your field is going in this different energy, Yes, set out on that journey. Pack light is what I'm hearing. Leave when the street lights come on. You know, usually they say you have to come home, but somebody uses the street lights to kind of pave their way here. Yeah, definitely. So this is a new journey here. This is a new journey here, right? We have adjacent possibilities here. Okay, so this is again, like I said with the journey card. All right, normally people go this way. This is the path that they choose, right? This way isn't so lit, right? This is the same thing. There's a different way. There's a different angle to pursue something, to go down a specific path. Yes, there are many doors, and a lot of people have went these ways and have done the same thing, but it's about going at it from a different angle here. There's a different way to accomplish your goals, all right? There's a different way for you to move forward. There's a different way for you to get what you want, and the way that you get what you want is by standing out on your own, is by being different, is by being autonomous, it's about being just thinking for yourself, and not the norm, not the normal, not what everybody else is doing, not the trends. Okay, maybe some of you are in fact doing that. Okay, you're realizing with this energy, especially with the pandemic and everything that's going on, that you're going to have to go about achieving your dreams and achieving your divine purpose. You're going to have to come at it from a different angle. All right. So if everybody's going left, you're going to go right. And if they're going right, you're going to go left. Right. And if they close the front door, you're going to go around back. And if the back door closed, you're going to pick up a ladder. You're going to climb up, to the roof and slide down the motherfucking chimney. You'll be like, Santa Claus. You know what I mean? So that's basically what this is like, yes, you can still accomplish what you want. You can still achieve what you need to achieve. Just know that the path isn't always going to be lit. Just know that there may be some toils ahead, some dangers and all that. It might get a little dicey in 2021. Okay, but don't let them see you coming. Is basically what I'm saying. My pops would always tell me, when you're driving and you're going to, say you go to work every day, right? And you have a particular routine. This is that get outside of your routine, get outside of your comfort zone. All right. So people can't monitor or tap into your movements. That's how you get copycats and all that, right? So you got to go at it differently to achieve what you want here. What else? What's going on in Harlem? This is somebody else that you know in relation to you, okay? Again, these are general readings. They won't resonate for everyone, all right? And if it's not your day, just enjoy the story, okay? I got 2 6s here, all right? Woman holding the coin here, okay? So this is really using your intuition, and I'm getting using knowledge that you innately know, also while bringing in lessons from the past. This is real funny to me, because I was talking to my friend about work here. You see this coin? It's a circle and it's a square, right? And they were like, oh, what about your jobs and all, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, the workforce is kind of different, because I always felt like, a circle trying to get stuffed in a square here. It just won't fit, no matter how. Why? Because you have a divine purpose. You have something that you're supposed to be doing here, right? You're supposed to be reaching out. You're supposed to be stretching your hand out. You're supposed to go your own way here, right? And when you intuitively know and understand that, that's when you truly tap in to your bag, basically. You know what I mean? That thing that everybody you may be weird. You may have a different sound. You may have a different look. You may have a different way of speaking, thinking, whatever. And, you have society and everybody's just like, oh, you need to do this or be that or look like this. And it's like, no, motherfucker, I'm me. Like, you're you. You know what I mean? And you can get the bag and hold the bag and own all that on your own. You know what I mean? So, this is you are the bag, basically. You know what I mean? Know that about yourself. You are royalty. You are divine. You know what's best for you, and there's nothing wrong with the way you do things. And when you have a society that tries to get you to conform and everything like that, sometimes the best thing you can do is strike out on your own and show motherfuckers you mean what you said, that you know what you're talking about, right? You have to show that you believe in yourself first before other people believe it. But don't worry about other people, believing it is what you believe. It's what you know. You know what I mean? So understand that. And then we have the 4 for this is 66. The 66 always reminds me of, get your kicks on Route 66. That's where she going. She on Route 66. That's where you should be going. Route 66. Headed for your dreams. Going to discover your purpose. Will you have to adjust the plan along the way? You may have had some things lined out or mapped out and how you were going to do your life. Some people are very fucking organized like that. I'm a Gemini. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm winging it, but shit, life is hard. But anyway, you may have had this whole life plan and everything going on, and the Rona and everything else, the Capitol burning, what I mean, like all kind of stuff. So it's just like you're gonna have to definitely alter the plan, but that does not mean that you cannot be successful. The best thing about you is that you are you. You know what I mean? And once you understand that, that's when you truly step into your power. Okay, so this is what's going on in Harlem. What is that New York or the other places? I don't know. Yeah. You may even have some people trying to make it hard for you because you are different, because you do stand out, because you are stepping away from the crowd, because you are standing out from the crowd, because you don't want to compromise, you don't want to bend, all money ain't good money. I take the money over sex type. You know what I mean? Like, you may have some people that are trying to, make it a little difficult for you. But again, at the end of the day, you have to know who you are and know all good things and know all opportunities come from the Most High and the divine. You know what I mean? So whatever was released or taken from you in 2020, be that relationship, families, friends, whatever, work, whatever, know that, again, a certain rejection is protection, and it wasn't for you, because a lot of times our environment and the people that we surround ourselves with can cause stagnancy in our life. You know what I mean? Just by their lower vibrational nature here. We have the 7 of Swords coming in, right? So you may have discovered what's going on in Harlem. That's New York, right? The city and the streets is watching. Let's put it like that. Let's take that type of energy, right? So 7 of Swords, you may have understood how many people we're in this manipulation, deceptive, devious type energy with you, right? Really seeing and understand people for who they are, understanding that most people are here to take rather than give. Most people, if something means that they'll gain the upper hand over you, and if that requires stabbing you in the back or lying or being deceived or, watching you be, whatever that may be, you know what I mean? It's like you're understanding that this is a type of energy you can no longer tolerate in your life, that you can no longer allow in your life. So therefore, with the journey card, you're picking up a few bags and you're going. I also just see this as a person. It's like, you know, if you've had people around your life that's been really stifling and really trying to block your shine and really trying to get you to conform and fit into some type of box, and maybe they've said some negative things to you, tore you down, said you were fat, said you were ugly, said you never be, said you weren't smart enough, say you never get off the block, say you wouldn't do anything because you got 8 kids. You know what I mean? Like this type of shit. You know what I mean? I see you taking those swords and taking all those people, those things that backstab you, and walking into plant your stake down in new territory and build off of everything basically these naysayers said you couldn't have. And then it's also the type of energy of, you know what, I'm gonna let you have that shit. I'm gonna let you have that deception. I'm gonna let you have all those names and that energy and all that bad and all that negative, lower vibrational, toxic shit that you brought into my life, that you were adamant about. Because it took me a long time to realize that some people really do enjoy waking up being on fuck shit and terrorizing other people and just causing problems and being just uncouth and uncivilized, and you know what I mean. So it's just like, okay, I'm gonna let you have that shit, and I'm gonna remember, and I'm gonna tuck a few of these things in my pocket with me. I'm gonna remember these different cuts, these backstabs, and all that. I'm gonna take that, and it's gonna make me stronger. I'm gonna take that so I also remember in case I come across it next time, or so I also remember when you come back talking this and this and that. I'm gonna tuck these few things away so I never forget what you said or how you treated me, right? But understanding that leaving those energies behind and striking out on to your own. In Harlem, is Harlem like a dangerous place? What's going on in Harlem? Like, is it dangerous in Harlem? I don't know. Is it a place where you wouldn't want to walk by yourself? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Are people shiesty in Harlem? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? But I don't know that much about it. I know like rappers and hip hop energy like that, you know, you really have to be tough or something like that. But anyway, it's like I get an energy of growing up or being surrounded like by wolves and coming out unscathed. You know what I mean? Taking your licks as you could, but ultimately using that energy to make you wiser, smarter, and stronger, more keen. Okay. Yeah, judgment here. All right. So you understand that despite energy of maybe blockages or even with that 7 of Swords, right? You may have had a couple people try to set up some trap doors on you, right? Set up all kind of foolishness. Promise you this, promise you that. Oh, go here. If you do this or you do that, I'll give you this or that. If you're in a relationship, if you behave this way, if you lose the weight, if you get the longer hair, if you do this, clean up that, you know, all these little bullshit and all these little hoops that people try to make you jump through because they're narcissists, like the kind of carrot type of thing. You're finally understanding what all this fuckery is about, and that's what it is. It's just fuckery. It's just people being devious. So you understand, you've made that judgment call that you need to strike out on your own, that you need to maneuver around these type of mind games which are set up as minefields. And you know, like I said, let them have that shit and understand that divine law is always in play, no matter who is operating. I don't care whether they're working for God, if they're working for the devil. Either the devil got an answer too. Everybody got an answer, period, right? Everybody got an answer, period. So even if you have somebody that is making things hard for you, and you have to kind of duck this way and go left or right to achieve your purpose and goal, don't worry about that. Keep on moving forward. Keep on pressing forward, and know that ultimately the Most High has your back. And when Judgment Day soon come, you'll be able to sit back and be like, oh, okay, you know, you'll have an understanding. These people will have an understanding, okay? But you're also being told that you definitely have to move forward because it is the day of judgment. You have to move different because you said 24 hours ago, do you see the hell that broke loose on earth? Okay, so if that wasn't like a sign that it's like, okay, I kind of need to be about my business here. I ain't got time to really mess or fool around with people. I kind of, because and there's so much distraction set up, right? To get you look here and there and look over here and go there, and so many things to get you off course. And you have to use that intuition to keep you on course here. What else? You may have had people block you from certain opportunities or something like that, or just made it challenging for you because they made misjudgments about you. You have to be okay with that. Times are going to get really desperate out here, so you really have to be careful and kind of protect yourself, because when people are in a desperate energy, they do desperate things, right? So even if you may be comfortable and, you may be used to being around a certain group or a certain whatever, if you've been getting nudges from spirit that it's time for you to really kind of move away and kind of do your own thing, you need to honor that, because this is for your protection. You're being given an escape route is what I'm hearing. What else? All right. We have the Knight of Cups here, right? So this is clarifying the woman holding the coin for me. I feel like number one, you'll be receiving an offer here, okay? But it's well intentioned, but it needs to bake in the oven a little bit longer, okay? And you understand that. I feel like you understand that with people around you, with energies around you, whether it's family, friends, relationships. I'm feeling like maturity will be coming into play here a lot. Is another reason that you may be removing yourself, because you see things differently from other people. You operate differently. Maybe you have a different character and moral standings and things like that. And you're understanding that some people just need a little longer to kind of bake in the oven, right? But they do mean well, right? You'll be receiving an offer, but it's up to you to really decide, is it going to propel you forward, or is it going to hold you back here, right? I also feel the energy of someone making you feel like, kind of like by them being in your life, or by them loving you or something like that, that kind of makes you who you are. Or, I don't know. I get a real like snarky, narcissistic type of energy, like someone almost kind of playing games with you, maybe your self-esteem, maybe trying to diminish like your talent or something like that, to make you feel a certain type of way, like you aren't who you say you are. And the thing for you is to really be able to discern that offer, and discern what every offer is, the place that it's coming from. Look at the surrounding, look at the details. All right, have some discernment. Be really, 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 really particular here. Okay. I don't know if you got that or understood that, but it's like somebody's like a bitch beneath you kind of deal, right? Understand that a lot of these people that you're walking away from, and these relationships that you're ending and all that, are because of maturity issues, are because of people being deceptive and manipulative and conniving here. I feel like the energy of like you've seen these people, you understand how they operate here. You know the game, you know the flow, and you also know that it's time to move on. It's time to really fall in love with yourself again, fall in love with your goals again, fall in love with you know, that that belief that you can do all and that you can be also in that essence. Go back to when you were a kid and you were growing up and you thought that you know, were Superman or Superwoman, and you kind of need to have that type of love for yourself and that type of love for your goals and that type of love for your purpose to really tap into, you know, that boss type of energy here. This is a woman again, so there's a softness here. There's a, you know, not using what you got to get what you want, but just fully embracing and fully loving yourself and being just oozing the very essence of you is what's going to really make people and energies and come to you and be attracted to you and be drawn to you, so to speak. You will have a lot of offers. You will have people professing this and that and love here and this and that, but you really, again, just be discerning here, okay? Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Clarify. Ooh, and that fell all the way on the floor. And it fell by the plug. Okay. All right. It was on the Seven of Swords and it fell on the floor by the plug. All right. And this is toil and labor here. All right. So this clarifying the Seven of Swords, if you've been having some concerns or issues in the workplace or something like that, something being somebody being manipulative, somebody stealing, you know, your ideas, manipulating the numbers, just making it difficult for you and all that. That's why you're being told to walk away from these energies. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage, a partnership, if you're in a friendship or exhausting, toxic, codependent connections with family members where it's too much damn work. It's too much damn work to keep all this together. Why? Because you're foul in all of your ways. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why would I work so hard? Why would I work so hard to keep, you know, a connection that is rotten at its core anyway? No, I'm going to go ahead and venture out on my own. Like, I don't know. Then I just heard the Wiz. Was the Wiz was Diana Ross? Was she in New York? Was she in Harlem? I don't know, but somebody says it's too much work to deal with somebody because their ways are deceptive, manipulative, and toxic at the core. And this is why you're surrounded by this energy, or you come in contact with this energy, or you're just sick and tired of this energy. So you're deciding, I'm going to strike out on my own and not taking all the baggage with you. You're leaving it there. All right. Some of you are burning some bridges. Okay. What's the Judgment card? All right. So you have house here, right? Adjacent possibilities here. When you think of home, when you think of safety, when you think of protection, again, for me, this is really branching out from all that you've known, all your comfort zone, all that you're used to, especially when you're talking about people you've been around for years, jobs you've had for years, things of that nature, right? But understanding and making that judgment call that, again, you're going to have to cut some cords. You're being called out into new horizons and new places here. And I just said that. I said the Wiz did, no place like home, no place like home, right? What is home for you? What is home in your heart, right? Walking away from those energies that really hold you back, so you can find home. Now I'm hearing Karen White or singing that saying like home. I can't even do, I'm not even gonna try to do the notes, but that song here, right? There is a way to achieve your dreams here. There is a way to connect to your divine purpose. I know a big thing for me growing up was not feeling like I have a home, not feeling like any one place was home. Even being home, back home from St. Louis, you could be surrounded by family, friends, everything, and still not feel at home. You know what I mean? Or live in this place and that place and still not feel at home. So a lot of us may still be searching for home in our hearts and home in our minds and home in our beings, right? And Spirit is really saying that you have to really make those tough judgment calls and understand that you're being called on a different pathway than maybe some of the people that you're around. You're being called to really step out of those comfort zones and step out of those patterns and those clicks and everything, because there is a higher calling for you here. Okay. A lot of times you think something is your home and the divine has another plan. And I say that in the essence of when we're talking about gifts and talents and, again, family or friends or love and relationships. We make up our minds and we have these ideals, but sometimes God has another plan, you know. You may have wanted to be a fisherman and God said, no, you're a builder of things. You know what I mean? That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. Okay. What's this Knight of Cups? You know, you may find that you need to step out of your normal field of work, something that you normally would do, especially with the times, and maybe those possibilities of those ends have kind of dried up a little bit. Step out of your comfort zone into something else and know that you're going to be provided for. All right. You may even have someone that wants to send a message to you, right? And that's another 7. You know, if you definitely decide to move on forward from some connections, you may be receiving a message of, again, someone coming forward and trying to make that up or to smooth things over or something like that. All right. You'll be extended some type of offer. Again, be discerning in that offer. I get the idea that whoever was manipulative to you in the past, whoever caused maybe disruption or chaos or something like in your home, they didn't give you, you didn't really have any peace, and maybe you always had to always looking for a way to escape kind of their chaos. They may be coming forward to try and patch things up or to try to make a new or say, let's get a go again. I feel that the initial energy behind this person coming forward is because, again, this is the woman holding the coin. You have some sort of stability about you. All right. And I believe you should be using your intuition. I always say whenever you're being offered a cup of love extended in whether it's from a page, knight, king, queen, whatever, check and see what's in the cup. All right. So you may be receiving a message from someone in the past or something like that, or in the present that you've recently fallen out with or are choosing to separate from. Examine the fruit. You're being told overall to free yourself here. It is time to take back control of your life. And again, I said in the beginning of the reading, right? You were surrounded by things that were keeping you stagnant. You were surrounded by things that were keeping you, lower vibrational energies that were keeping you at your level, lower vibrational energies that were trying to convince you that you're just like them, but you're not. This is a fucking unicorn. And I feel like you may have been surrounded by people that were trying to box you in, that were trying to keep you down. And maybe not purposely, but just by being in the same field with their energy, right? Stifling your growth and stifling your ascension, especially if you're being called forward on a divine path here. You may have somebody moving forward to extend an offer to you to try to get you to go back. And you're being told again, no, free yourself. from these people, all right? And you know who these people are because you had a picture in your mind as soon as I say that, okay? You know, I see a lot of energies of where you may have had a job or whatever, and you were doing good and you were excelling, but people, you know, weren't seeing your worth, maybe were being manipulative or whatever, and you chose to kind of move on and walk away, and you may have an offer coming back. You know, they may want you to kind of come back and turn things around because maybe things got hard after you left or some bullshit like that. But again, understand that whoever's moving forward with an offer, there is an ulterior motive here. They're going to lay it on thick. It's going to be thick as honey. But again, you made a judgment call. Not only you, but I feel like Spirit has made a judgment call. Okay, you're being told that whatever place that you believe is your safe space, no, it really isn't. All right, and you're just gonna have to maneuver and operate differently. All right, what is this? Yep, forgiving and learning. Yeah, you got to take your L's. Okay, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yeah, I feel a lot of breakup and of connections and energies here, and I feel it may be painful to move kind of different when you're used to, again, always being the bigger person, always mending the fences. Okay, it takes, if you woke up and you decided, all right, 2020 was the last, you know, I'm not fucking with you no more, like I'm done, you know. It takes a while to kind of, it's like learning how to walk from the beginning. Okay, it doesn't say you're not gonna miss these people or these energies or anything like that. It's a habit. They know you. These people are used to you. They know your patterns. They know how to make you tick. They know how to push you away and bring you back. So you're not gonna get everything the first day. All right. So not only understand that eventually you'll have to forgive them and count it as a learned experience, but also forgive yourself for any times that you may slip up and fall back. Okay, just pick yourself up and keep moving forward and keep learning. This is a new thing here, especially if you are venturing out on your own. This is 7 with the message card and the Knight of Cups. Definitely expect some communication coming in. Says attraction here. All right, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes, I believe that when you you really what do you say? You're alluring with that air of independence and confidence, and I believe you glow and you become even more incredibly attractive and irresistible once a person or energies that are used to manipulating you and deceiving you and getting you to come back and take advantage of you and all that. When you really stand on your own and stand on your word and stand in your uphold your boundaries, you become like motherfucker really gonna want you. They really gonna want you, like for real. They say you want somebody, like ignore them. You know what I mean? But you're not ignoring anybody trying to get back or anything like that. It's just because you've already encountered their energy. You've already been given the drop on them by spirit, and you understand that, you know, what they bring and how they are isn't conducive to your growth. In fact, that it diminishes you the more that you're in their energy field, right? But your independence and your belief in yourself, and you investing in your dreams and going after your dreams, and taking care of yourself and having that self-respect, that makes you beautiful. All right, so you will definitely have some offers coming in for you. All right, you got a lot of people that are going to want to smell your rose. Okay, smell your rose. Now again, every offer isn't going to be bad. I'm just letting you know that a lot of times when you walk away and you stand in your power, that is the energy. And when people who did you wrong and people who mistreated you, those people come back around to really test you, to test your boundaries, to test your walls, to see if they could drag you back to hell. I just heard that. That's a movie too. Drag me back to hell. All right. And maybe that's what the energy of is in regards to Harlem. I don't know if it is a bad place, or it was a bad place back in there. It's a dangerous place now. But if you're escaping Harlem, or escaping Harlem like energies or people with those type of tendencies, I don't know. This is all Spirit said. Okay. Stay gone is what I'm hearing. Stay gone and don't invite them on the journey of where you're going, because you'll have new places, new people, new things that are really in alignment with you here. Okay. It's not anything that these are new energies that you'll know their intentions, you'll understand their intentions, and you've already been on this journey, and you're wiser now, especially with your intuition, and you understand what real love is, you understand what real connection is, and so this time, you says, when you know better, you do better here, right? So any offers that are extended your way, you'll be able to thoroughly examine them and make sure they're coming from the right place, a transparent place, a sincere place, because you were brave enough to really break out from the group and carve your own path and do things different here. Once you've been through some type of things, some type of treacherous journey, you really don't allow just anybody and anything, really up in your energy, especially if you succeed and you overcome, which you will. Okay, so understand, just by you doing that, you being the energy and being this bold new you, you're going to have some callers, as it would say in the romance novels, some gentlemen callers, some lady callers. All right, but understand again that these people have different motives. All right, when you go, stay gone. Okay, and make sure anybody that comes towards you is there for the right reasons. Okay. All right, and that's what's going on in in Harlem here. All right. So do me a favor, go ahead and like this video here. Subscribe to the YouTube channel One Message in a Bottle Tarot. Also follow me on Instagram, which is also One Message in a Bottle Tarot. Follow me on Twitter at One Message Tarot. If you'd like to support the channel by love donation or tip, you can do that by Cash App or PayPal. That information is in the description box of every video. You can book your reading. Hit me up, DM me, or email me on Instagram or Twitter. Okay, and yeah. I told someone earlier that 2020 was kind of, when the clock struck 12, it was kind of that Back to the Future moment, that lightning strike, and it really feels like that. Back to your future, back to yourself, back to the greatest unknown that will be known to you, your divine purpose here, and guard that with your life. But don't be scared. Get excited about the journey, even the challenges, because for every challenge there is a solution. All right, and get excited about using your intuition to overcome any of those things on your pathway, but knowing ultimately it's going to lead you to your divine destination here. You are about to do a brand new thing, and I'm so proud of you for being brave and finally choosing you. So congratulations. All right. I love you with the highest love. 1.
You say I'm gon' make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' take it. If it's haters around, I'm gon' shake them. If that bitch wanna clown, I'm gon' bake her. If it's money around, I'm gon' cake it. Backstabbing niggas talk around town, they call fakers. All the bitches that I hang around be money makers, heartbreakers, get dough by the pound. I love to laugh, limelight, take a picture of me. I'm at the club every night, getting lit, my homie. Blowing dro, popping mo, be the shit, my homie. Red carpet, head to toe, you know the niggas on me. I see you watching, I ain't stopping, killer for the critics. Yeah, I done did it, we done did it, niggas deal with it. It ain't no shame, cause that's the name, player play the game. I force ahead to stack my bread and count my blessings, man. My blessings, man, so fuck what you say, I'm gon' make it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' take it. Fuck what you say, I'm gon' make it. And I'ma take